Hello everyone and welcome back to Arctic Retro. So in today's video I'm gonna do a little bit of unboxing slash exploration, and it's this box here that I'm gonna take a look at. This box came all the way from Germany and it was sent by Ansgar Wego from Germany, and this is a donation from him and he did everything correct. He even paid for the shipping and marked it correctly as a gift so that I didn't have to pay any taxes or anything. So I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Ansgar. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. Anyway, it was sent by Deutsche Post and it says here it's stamped no customs necessary or something like that. So I guess the shipment for this must have been quite expensive. Let's open it and take a look. I always enjoy a gift, and yeah, I have been asking for donations for my channel, and that's because it's one of the way that I can find something to make content with in my channel. Otherwise I have to buy stuff, and with a small channel like this, it's not that I make any money from it. I have to pay for stuff myself, so yeah. I actually go in minus every month on this channel, but still, as long as I enjoy it and think it's fun, then I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's take a look. This video is sponsored by PCBWay, and I just want to thank them for a great cooperation and for their support. They make prototype PCBs of very good quality, and they also do 3D printing, and they actually helped me with printing this case for this beautiful 1581 floppy disk drive replica. And they also produced and provided me with this PCB for the 1581 floppy disk drive. Even if you don't design the PCBs yourself, you can visit PCBWay's shared project site, and here you can find a lot of ready-made designs which you can just order directly from their website. And right now they have started with the PCBWay 7th project design contest, where you can participate with your designs and win great prizes. So please check out PCBWay for all your hobbyist project needs. Alright, so this was very well packaged with some kind of foam or mattress material. And as you perhaps can see, it's the back of a small little cute monitor. Alright, I'm gonna take it out of the box, and then we'll check it out on the bench. So there you have it, a nice little 9-inch CRT monitor by the looks of it, and it seems to have survived the journey from Germany up to Norway. Oh boy, it's very yellowed, extremely yellowed. So that's going to be a candidate for some retro writing later, I guess. Very well packaged with this foam material. And the story behind this, there's not much. He said he found it in a storage room or something, and he had no idea what it was, and he just asked if I wanted it, and I said yes, of course. Besides that, he doesn't know anything about it. Also in the box was a bag of some connectors. Looks like hard drive connectors or floppy drive connectors, or both, and also some other cables. Looks like VGA and parallel or serial cable. Great. But back to the monitor. It seems to be running on regular mains voltage. If it's from Germany, it's the same voltage as in Norway. They use 230 volts there. Apparently has, yeah, this looks like CGA or VGA connector. It's a DB9 connector at least. Yeah, it seems to has had some use. There's a little bit of scratches and some black stains. Let's take a look at the label. So it's a lot of shadows here, but we might be able to read it. So what I'm looking for is the manufacturer or something, year. It says here monochrome monitor. Model number, serial number, it's faded away. It's AC 90 to 260 volts and it supports both 50 and 60 Hertz. 0.4 amps max, made in Taiwan, and there's some kind of serial number there. And here's some knobs. There's a contrast, vertical size and vertical hold. Either that button is on the inside on purpose or it has been pushed out. Besides that, there's nothing more on this. I'm curious about what kind of monitor it is, what it can be used for. You can tilt it, so it's a really mini monitor. Yeah, and on the underside here there's a sliding switch for brightness control. Alright, so this is exciting. I have no idea what this monitor can connect to, but I don't think I'm just gonna hook it up to some PC or anything like that just now. I think I need to just open it up first to see that if its state inside is okay and somewhat safe. So let's do that. Let's open it up. It has a couple of screws under here, and also it seems like the stand can be taken off. Yeah, let me just try that first. Take off the stand. While I'm at it, I'm gonna clean it up as well. Let's see now if this can slide out or something. That's loose, but there seems to be some clip or something. I don't want to be too brutal on this, might break something. Nope, I couldn't find a way to take this off, so I'm just gonna leave it. Just remove the other screws, see if we can take off the back of the monitor. Oh, that clicked, means it's not been unscrewed before. Yeah, machine screws. I'm guessing there's more screws here, but where? Doesn't move at all. Maybe it's clipped in somehow. There's a screw back here, but yeah, I guess it needs to come off too if the back cover is supposed to slide off. That screw was all loose. Yeah, it seems like you have to use a little bit force. Yeah, all right, come on, come on. Yeah, it's loose now, but it still hangs on this side here, but there's not any screws there for sure. So I guess there's some clips. Actually, it seems like someone has tried to pry it open before, because there are some marks there and there on the plastic. Nope, it doesn't budge. All right, so if I move the screen forward a little bit, this actually came loose. But definitely there's some trick here. You can see it's hanging there, maybe. It's like I can pry here, but still it hangs there, so I think maybe there's some clip there. Alright, I think I got it. I just used a little bit downward force in the front and then it snapped and it came loose. I don't think anything broke. You see here there's some clips there. Yeah. Okay. So now I could remove the whole back piece there and it can be cleaned. Alright, we see the inside and yeah, it looks very clean and yeah, very unused. Not even some soot or anything. Yeah, a little bit black, I guess that's from the coating, but otherwise there's nothing here. A little bit of dust, but I guess that's normal. Yeah, and the potmeter that was pushed inside, it's supposed to be inside. So I don't know too much about monitors. The few things I know and how to operate on these, I have learned on Adrian's Digital Basement, obviously. That's the go-to guy for monitor videos. But there doesn't seem to be any issues here. I'm gonna check if there's anything that's been leaking or anything like that. I'm gonna screw off the front bezel here. There's screws, 4 screws, and yeah, take it off to clean it up. It's obviously dangerous to handle CRTs like this because they can still have a charge inside the CRT tube, and that one acts like a big capacitor and can contains thousands of volts, so you better be careful. However, I'm pretty sure this monitor has been off for several years, so I'm not too concerned about that. But if it was to have any voltage, you can always use a screwdriver or something on the cathode connector here. I think it's cathode or anode, and then you can just short it to ground with a wire or something. Best then is if you have a thick wire with some big resistor on. I'm just using this thin wire here. Yeah, no voltage in that. Alright, so I'm going to take off the front bezel and re-up the whole thing. Yeah, I think we need to take off this one as well. No. Yeah, I try to take it off first. Is there anything else? Well, it seems like this frame here also is screwed down. The screen moves on this side, but not down here. So there's another screw that goes through the metal there. So I call this a little bit unboxing and exploration. The regular mail and donations videos, I'm thinking about stopping with that unless I get several things at the same time that's interesting. I might do it from time to time, but yeah, otherwise I'm not. Okay, so now it comes loose. Now what's up and down here, I think, just to be sure, well, I don't think there's any doubt. I'm gonna just make a mark with a pen. Yeah, and this switch, I need to be careful with that. And there's a LED there. And that is just clipped in there. Yes, and this one too. I didn't have to take off that sliding switch, but it fell off now. Yeah, gonna clean this with some contact cleaner. Just work it a little bit. Alright, so that's so far. I'm gonna take this apart. The whole CRT is now loose from this metal frame as well, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it with that. The PCB on the back side, it just looks clean and nice. The CRT screen itself, it's kind of dirty. You can see inside where the bezel was, it's much clearer, so it needs a good cleaning. All right, I'm gonna take the plastics now down to my sink and clean it up a little bit, and then I'll be back and we can check out, see if this works. Yeah, so the plastic cleaned up nicely. I couldn't remove some of the black stains because I don't have baking soda, which is something you can use to remove black streaks or stains on plastic. So that's gonna be, yeah, the electronics looks all right. I cannot see any capacitors been leaking or anything wrong here. There's a fuse down there. Let's test it. Yeah, it's good. I just blew the whole thing with some compressed air, and yeah, it looks very nice. And I don't see any REFA capacitors down here. This one, no, looks to be no, that's a transformer, not a cap. No REFAs, that's good. Just gonna use a little bit of electronic cleaner inside the potentiometers. If that will reach in. The switch. Not sure if that's even open to be filled with something, but yeah, do it anyway. So next I'm just going to do some general cleaning around the whole CRT with some alcohol. Alright, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm just gonna assemble it again, and then we can test it, see if we get some life into it. Let's see now, how was this again? Oops. Oh well, I need to take it out again. The slider switch and the LED is supposed to go in before the screen. Yes, I think that's in. Yeah, yes, that's in too. Come on, how hard can it be? Yeah. Let's see now if it's as hard to get it in as it was to get it off. Just need to thread these cables through first. And the stand has to come on before the rest here. Yeah, I can actually screw that on first. So now it should be just to push it firmly down. Yeah, the clips clipped in. And now we have the screws here. Seems to be a little bit misaligned now compared to when I took it off. Yeah, it looks nice. Gonna clean up these cables with some alcohol. Let's have some paper with alcohol. Yeah, it's kind of dirty. Yes, there's still some black marks on the top here, and I couldn't clean them off with just soap. Use a little bit alcohol. Yeah, that takes the most. As I said, you can use baking soda. I have used it many times before, and it works very well. Yeah, I think that's better. Just gonna hook it up to mains. Strange, it has this kind of connector on the mains lead, but of course it fits with this one. And to test it, I'm gonna use this PC, which I built in a video series a while back. It's, yeah, of course a little bit modern. It has VGA, and it even has USB ports, but I think it was from the 90s. So I suppose this goes into there. No, it does not. This is a DB9, of course, it's not a VGA. So how am I supposed to test it then? I need to find an old PC motherboard then. Yeah, I need to look through my stuff, but I'm gonna turn it on first anyway, just to see if it blows up or something. At least then it might start reforming its capacitors. Okay, let's turn it on then. Yeah. Where's the switch? Well, nothing dramatic happened. I guess we won't see anything without the input signal. At least the green LED is on. I don't hear any high frequency noise, but then again I'm old, so I might not hear it anyway. I'm trying to feel if there's any static electricity, but there's not. Let's see if we turn the brightness all the way up. No, I was thinking maybe there's gonna be something on the screen then, but apparently there's not. So maybe this screen doesn't work. Doesn't seem to have any life in it. I feel nothing. In that case, that's a shame. I hoped it would work. I guess I have to see some of Adrian Black's videos then, see if I can repair it sometime then. I'm gonna let it stay on for a while and see if anything happens. Well, it turns out that the only machine I have that actually has a CGA output port, a DB9, is the Commodore 128. All my old PC motherboards and video cards are VGA, so this is the only one I can test with. So let's try it then, see if we get anything. Maybe this screen, the high voltage, only turns on if it has input signal. The 128 has an RGB port. I have tested it before with CGA to SCART adapter and it worked. Only thing I don't remember now is if you have to boot it into CP/M. No, I have it. You can run 128 programs in 80 column mode, so yeah, I guess it's that key there then. So the monitor is on. I push the 4080 display key, turn on the machine. It should come up with a blank screen on the TV, which it does. Yes! Ha ha ha! It's very dim, but there's a picture. It freaking works, but very, very dim. Let's see now. I adjust the brightness. The brightness is on max. Maybe it will heat up a little bit, but the text is very, very clear. I turned off the lights in the room, but the rest of the lights, I turn off the rest as well. Let's see. Okay, now we can see it clearly, but that's quite dim. Let me try and zoom in. It's hard to see on the camera now if this is in focus, but I'm zooming in now. Yeah. That's very sharp. I'm going to try and adjust some of the controls on the back. Yeah, that has no effect. This is vertical. So I'm gonna leave it on now for a while and see if it eventually gets any brighter. But the screen is working. Very nice, cool. No, it isn't that dim. After all, I just changed the color to white. So it was probably just some a darker gray color on this when you turn it on. So it actually, yeah, it's quite bright. Not the brightest one, but I guess this is what you could expect. I don't know. I was actually expecting like a green monitor, but yeah, this is white. Let's try and change the color to red. You can see now it's obviously just monochrome, but yellow, black, white. Let's make a little program. Okay. I managed to get the bug right away. So the picture is a little bit narrow, probably can be adjusted, I don't know. I don't know if I dare to touch the controls inside this CRT. I think I better leave it. The image seems to be in perfect shape. There's no distortions or anything. Yeah, that looks very nice. Alright, so now I have a small handy little CRT that I can use to test CGA video from old machines if I want to. Besides that, I don't think I have any use for this little monitor, but it's nice to have. I think I'll put it on a shelf somewhere. Yeah, I adjusted the other controls that's available with a little screwdriver, and there's no effect. The white potentiometer just changes the vertical height of the picture, just like the other one. I'm not sure what's the difference. So there is no way to get the picture wider than this, at least without adjusting some of the CRT controls inside the actual screen on the PCBs or on the neck board. I don't know. I have no experience with those kinds of things, so I'm gonna leave it with this then. Alright then, that was fun. Pretty pleased with having that CRT in my collection. always fun to fill with some old stuff, and it's working. So I just want to say thanks again to Ansgar for sending me this. I appreciate it, and if you have something you want to send me to get featured on my channel, then just send me a message and we can arrange something. So that was it for this video, and just want to say thanks a lot for watching, for the subscriptions and for the likes, and a special thanks to my members and my patrons. See you, bye bye.